Alright, perfect. Hey guys, so I don't know how long I will have today. Recently there has been a stray dog running around our neighborhood, and sometimes you just have to feed a hungry dog. So I started petting him, and we posted so we called up some animal shelters, and we posted some pictures on Lost and Found, and apparently we have found the owner. They're going to be over in about a half hour to 45 minutes, so this stream's probably going to be broken into two different parts, with this being the first one. Today, we do have a drink. It is a New York Sour, suggestion of my friend. I'm not very good at floating the Porto on top, but bottoms up. Perfect. So then, here we go. Click load. That's right, we were playing Archie the Archering Archer of the clan of Dudito. Perfect. Rolls right off the tongue. I love it. Now, if I remember correctly, my strategy was to press the 1 key against all these other enemies. We're still in the tier 1 dungeons. The Tales of Maj'Eyal does this thing where you lap around. First there's the easy dungeons, and then slightly harder dungeons, and then plot dungeons, and it expands from there. As you can see from the screen right now, I haven't really done all that too much. I haven't gone too many places. The game will become much more tactical. So, here we go. Archie the Archering Archer of the clan of Dudito. Here we go. We are going into dungeon number 2. The Lost Tinker. This is the second escort. I believe there can be a max of 9. Lead on, I'll protect you. But look! It looks like his purple circle is right here. Hooray! We're a hero. Tell me where you learned your craft. Yay! Now we know. We have it on the map. However, we are going to leave this dungeon for a second. I have forgotten something. This is Dearth Town. Depending on your race, you start in different towns. So, bam! In Dearth Town, there is something that we can only do until we are... Whoops. Touchpad off. There is something we can only do until we are level 14. As you can see, we are level 7 right now. Haha! Forward, this way. Yes, you look like a promising warrior indeed.
I have an offer, human. You see, I am an agent for the arena. I look for promising warriors that can provide a good show for our audience. Haha! Perhaps you are strong enough to join. All you need is to beat 3 of my men in battle, and you shall be rewarded.
You consider the offer for a moment. I'm strong. What do you got to offer? You can feel the man smiling from inside his hood. That's awkward. Okay, I have a hood over here. What? Okay, I guess he's smiling. You're an archer, dude. But hey, to each their own. If that's how they say hello, I'm not gonna argue. I have wealth and glory to offer, and some very useful combat experience. How did you say that in yellow, dude? From fighting our men. So what do you think? Are you up to it? I am ready for battle.
Let's go!
Excellent. A great fighter is always willing to head into battle. You certainly won't regret meeting us, indeed. So, are you ready to fight? I think I already said that, but yes! He walks away after making gestures for you to follow him, and I press the A key. It takes 4 A keys. Defeat all 3 enemies. Yeah. This first one is a slinger. Slingers in this game is a special class that specializes in, the sling, and using a buckler or a shield, and being highly mobile. So, I'm going to press 1 at him. Now he's marked, so I'm going to press headshot at him. Now he's all the way back there, and now I'm going to hide. Haha, he got too close. Now I can press 1 again. 1. 1 to aim, 1 to fire. 1 to aim, 1 to fire. I just keep on missing because I'm terrible. I see my health, and healed. Perfect. This is a gladiator. Now, we're just in normal right now. What I hope to do with these streams is increase the difficulty ever more, where I actually have to play slower, and you guys are going to help by making fun of me if I don't do that. Let's see. I never actually checked to see if it's actually streaming. Oh well, inspect creature. So, now I will get into some of the stats a little bit. A lot of this is similar to the same stats that you have. Perfect. We're not going to deal with stealth. That is another character. But we can see his overall basic stats with his magic of 1. And his global speed, movement speed, spell speed, attack speed, and mental speed. I told you before, when it comes... Global speed is how fast you are at everything. Movement speed is how fast you can walk. So my movement infusion, rune, whatever it's called, begins with I, allows me to go that way at 400%. So I'm moving at 5... That means I can move about 5 squares before you even get to react. Spell speed, attack speed, and mental speed is just how fast you're attacking mentally or thinking. And spell speed. However, ignoring the attacks, ignoring the defenses, right here. These are the different talents that he has. Rush, where he'll rush at us. Heavy combat armor training, that's a generic talent. Shield defense, repulsion. Shield offense, shield pummel, just whacking at it. We'll see more of those skills in other classes. And item talents, block. If you have a shield, it automatically gives you the block talent. Now, on higher difficulties, there is the entire possibility that a random boss will have the talents that make him impossible to kill. Aha! I attacked him. And now the screen's all wavy because I am dazed, or off balance. Global damage is reduced by 15%. Well, that takes an arrow to the face. There it is. Now I'm just stunned. Reducing movement speed by 50%. Putting 3 random talents on cooldown. And physical save reduced for the duration. There we go. And I'll just shoot him. Yay, headshot. Yay, shot him in the head. And I'm missing a lot more than I thought that I would. Well, I guess I will pop this infusion that says I'm not actually asleep. Passive trigger. Great, that means that it removed something. I'll pop my regeneration, and 1-1. This guy is a spell blade, arcane blade, sorry. They are people that can shoot, that can cast spells, or hit you with a sword, or hit you with a sword so hard that their spell goes through it. This is one of the classes that I believe can beat the game on Madness, the highest difficulty, just because of how overwhelmingly powerful and how much damage they do. So bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I pressed 1 enough.
Well done, human. I knew you had potential.
The rogue takes his hood off, showing a fairly young but unmistakably battle-hardened man.
The name's Reg. I look for the arena to recruit great fighters who can give a good show and not die in 2 blows. You're one of those indeed.
Actually, I took 3 blows, good sir. I am 50% more of a warrior than most you get. Ha ha!
I won't keep you away from your adventures. I was there too, long ago. But we can make you a champion, beloved by many and bathing in diamonds. As you travel back to Dearth in the company of the rogue, you discuss your battles in the forest. He provides you with great insight on your combat technique.
Yay, more generic talent points.
Very well, Archie the archering archer of the clan of Duty too. I must go now. Good luck in your adventures, and come visit us when you're done.
I will. Farewell for now. Quest complete. I'm gonna grab all the items. Yay! And exited. Now I have an elm longbow. This is a mighty elven longbow. Physical power is increased and stats increased. And if you remember, physical power deals with things like status effects and damage. I'm surprised I got that. Especially seeing as how none of the enemies happen to be carrying it. But hey, who am I to judge? Generic points. I'm gonna put 1 right there. We got an extra 2 from this. I don't have anywhere I really want to put it. I guess I'll put into combat accuracy. It's good to have. I like to have 2 points in there. I'm gonna lower this a bit. I'm gonna float this. Master Marksman says my physical power's way up, so, and the rest we want to just dump into dexterity. Now we are out of dexterity. let's see. In addition, now, the Tales of Maj'Eyal is a game of diminishing returns. So, we have things like defense, which is if you're going to get hit or not, armor, which is how much is it going to hurt, armor hardiness, which means how much of your armor is actually going to come into play, and fatigue. The heavier your armor, the more tired you become, which means you can carry less stuff. In addition, you gain an extra amount of defense. Perfect. So yeah, I can have one because it can have one. We also picked up evasion. This is a activated one. Your quick wit and reflexes allow you to anticipate attacks against you, granting you a chance to evade melee and range attacks for 4 turns. That's a good one. I won't right now, but generally I will have it so it auto-casts itself later on. I personally like it. Conditioning, this is all Constitution stuff, and it's going to be a little bit before I have the Constitution to really jump into it. This gives you health regen, and they help clean you of pins and such. For right now, nothing. I will put the points into... Ooh, sniper, concealed sniper. I actually have spent some time reading about this class. Fire a steady shot. Okay, perfect. Archery. That's fine. I've spent some time reading about this class, and there's a build that I kind of want to try, but I won't. I will refrain. But I love really quirky builds. And it involves saying, hey, I'm an archer who doesn't arch. I have heavy armor and a sling. I mean, I guess it works for some people. I'm going to be interested in trying it out later. Let's see. Technique Sniper, that's all dexterity. And later, Cunning Poisons. That's pretty good. Poisons went through an overhaul since the last time I played, so it's extra great. Also, we're going to have a lot more generic points than we're going to need. Later on in the game, I'm going to get one of 2 choices. And anybody who can see this can vote if I should go Tinkering or if I should go with Anti-Magic. So far, I don't really want to jump into Tinkering. Tinkering is a very wonderful, complex, and at least for normal, what I would consider to be overpowered. In many ways, there is no reason for you to not go for Tinkering, because it allows you to upgrade literally every single one of your items. It gives you a bunch of powers. I can have rocket boots. Oh, I have new boots on? Well, now I still have rocket boots. Oh, I'm a mage with rocket boots. Who doesn't want rocket boots? I know I do. So let's pretend that we're going for poisons. Yeah, and that goes up in Cunning. And later, Tinkers would also take Cunning. I might hold on to the points for right now. I don't know if I go Anti-Magic, then it can be Willpower. Willpower also gives me lots of max stamina. So I'm just going to sit on it and think about it for a little bit. I will, however... Let's see, I don't have anything in reflexes as of yet. I'm thinking I'm probably going to put 1 point in all of these. Another thing in Tales of Maj'Eyal, it is good to put 1 point into talents you think are neat. So, let's see. I want that to be the last point that I use. We have Master Marksman that says, I do more damage, because I do. First Blood, you take advantage of unwary foes. Against these targets, shoot. I do extra damage by causing them to bleed. And it works with end everything, my steady shot, shoot, and headshot. Shoot is my normal attack, steady shot makes my normal attack better. They restore stamina on hit. Yeah, why wouldn't I want stamina on hit, seeing as how I'm going to be a stamina hog later on. You fire countless shots into the sky, which rain down, doing damage. If no target is marked, you consume the mark. If is marked, to fire second volley of arrows at no ammo cost. Yeah, because, you know, if I really don't like you, it costs me nothing. I do want to point in pin down. Oh no. There we go. Let's see. I mean, I'm really interested in just putting 1 point to see what happens. And since this has such a low cooldown, Okay, but if we think about it, plus 13% damage isn't really that great. Um, we'll just leave it there. Sure, we'll put a point there because we can. Precise strikes. I'm literally an archer. Dexterity is what I do. Do I want to have something that increases my accuracy? Oh, but then again, look at this pin down. Enchants to increase my accuracy. Sometimes this is just interesting to me. And you, the two people who eventually watch this, one of which is Mom. Hi, Mom. I won't tell her, but she'll find it. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the other 2 points. I don't have anything that I desperately need right now. So there. The other part of Tales of Maj'Eyal, just holding on to junk because you can. Let's see. If they are visible and adjacent, immediately use evasion. Hooray! I had another talent, not volley, not pin down. No, that was sustained. Intuitive shots. Activate this enhances your reflexes incredible level. Each time you're attacked in melee, you have a chance to shoot the guy right on darn back. That's activated, that's activated. But man, do I want to? And the answer is sure, why not? Again, shoot down and intuitive shots. Sounds great, guys. Let's take all the skills. Intuitive shots is a sustain ability. So I'm going to move it down here. I use the second bar for my sustains. Sustain means it's going to utilize a great deal of my, let's see, audio output capture. Okay. ToME is just a little loud for me right now. Sustain means it's going to take it away from my max stamina in this case, but it'll give me this benefit. And its usage is instant. I'm just going to say, use whenever you can. Perfect. Everybody was happy, except for the people I'm going to use it on. So let's go. Here we go. Haha. To core pull. Actually, this is a bit unfair. There's a lot more map. So there's this guy. Before you stands a young man, a novice mage by his looks. Good day to you, fellow traveler. What brings an apprentice mage out into the wilds? Ah, my story is a sad one. I should not trouble you with it, my friend. Well, dude, you're standing out here. That's like somebody saying, oh, you don't want to know. Yeah. If you insist, I am a novice mage, as you might have noticed, and my goal is to be accepted by the people of Angolwen, and be taught the secrets of the arcane. Who are the people of Angolwen? The keepers of I do not think I am supposed to talk about them. Sorry, my friend. In any case, I must collect many items. I have some already, but I am looking for an arcane-infused artifact. Artifact with an E. That's how you know that it is exceptionally fancy. You do not happen to have one, I imagine. Well, if you do, tell me, please. I will keep that in mind. And then we stop talking to him. I think we might have something. I found this artifact. Artifact. It looks powerful and arcane infused. Maybe it will be enough? I actually did. I knew I took that. Oh, past Elliot. You are so great. River's Fury. Bam. Do you have enough magical items now? Ah, yes. I am so glad. I will be able to go back to Anglo... You already told me. Oh, well, I guess I can tell you now. You deserve it for helping me. Here's the thing I found. Okay, well, you deserve stuff now. Okay. During the dark years of the spell hunt, many thousands of years ago, man, this is tough. So, the maker of this game is very French. So, I believe he's French. Now I'm a little paranoid that I am completely wrong on that fact. So, please forgive me if you see this and I am wrong. Linanneal. Okay. The great mage of the Col Cruel. Worried that magic might disappear with her generation and be lost to mortals should they need it again. So she set a secret plan into action and built a secret place where magic would be kept alive. Her plan worked, and the group built a town called Angolwen in the Western Mountains. He marks it on your map, along with a portal to access it. Not many people are accepted, but I will arrange for you to be allowed inside. Oh, how could such a place be kept secret for so long? Well, this is interesting indeed. Thank you for your trust. I did it, guys. I found the secret city. And now we're going to go into it. And now we're here. I have a particular mod that, the Zomnibus add-ons, I believe. And one of those add-ons is called Shut That Dog Up. There is a loud, piercing bark that happens, like, every 12 to 16 seconds. And it is god-awful and annoying. Hey, fire-winged person. Hey, it's Maj'Eyal. A tall woman stands before you. Her fair skin radiates incredible power through her white robe. I am Maj'Eyal of the Car Cruel. Welcome to our city, Archer. What may I do for thee? Nothing for now. Sorry for taking your time. Farewell, my lady. Oh, deuces! And he was gone. I don't actually spend a lot of time in this town. I'm just going to auto-explore. We checked it all out. I say, you there. Yes, you, young one. You seem like the adventuring fair, up to all sorts of do-daddle in the outside world, I imagine. Well, don't forget to pay patronage to our good library here in the city. The riches of the world are all well and good, but where would we be without the gift of knowledge? And all proceeds go to funding of further research. No greater cause, yes. Yes, of course. I'll be moving on now. So, he mentioned a library. That is this book. No. What is magic, and lecture on humility, as well as a bunch of different runes that we can use. And in this place, we have other runes, including one of the wizard and titan. None scale with the stats that we are currently building. We have rings, and they will build special rings for us if we have a good jewel that we want to make a ring out of. And here's something special. We can actually learn how to use staff training. You could get the basics, or you can become better at it. I believe it starts off locked. Don't quote me on that. And a lot of people like it. I have never seen the draw. Look, I pressed O again. Here we go. And we're out. Peace. So yeah, there's actually a lot to this world. Down here, the world map is at least static. So down here, we have the is it Shaloran? Is that how you pronounce it? The Loran, Shalors, yeah. So these are the elves that are very magical by nature. And here are 2 dungeons. This is the first one. Here is the second one. Many characters start in the scintillating caves. If we were to go down here, there is a large amount of nothing for a while. This is Ziggur Town. I can actually enter. Many characters cannot. This is the people who are very, 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 very anti-magic. If you're a magic user, you don't even get to go into the town. In fact, here is a sign. You guys read it while I drink. Haha. These are the rules we will live by. These are the rules by which we will save our world. All who fail in these rules will be purged with flame. Literally light you on fire. Hey guys, you want to see a cool card trick? Burn for... That's what it works in my mind. They also have a lot of training. They have a bunch of gems, and this is where you can get the anti-magic talent. Let's see. A grim-looking fighter. And they will have a challenge. I believe you fight in this arena before you can access anti-magic. I'm not going to do it right now, so if you guys want to read it, I'd just pause this video. We can train you, but you have to prove you are pure, and the only way to prove that you're pure is by not dying in an arena fight. Seems legit. Sorry, not interested. Right now, I'm not interested because one of those guys is level 22 and would beat me up. That is what a halfling, fully, heavily armored halfling looks like. I think that she looks a little silly. That's just me. One of the weapons of this game are called Mind Stars, and they have a little piece, they help boost your willpower. And one of the skills that you can learn with Mind Stars is called Psi Blades. If you want to be a psychic warrior, anti-magic is the way to go. There's a class called Marauder, and it is a rogue type class where you will utilize, and it always dual wields. I say always. There are so many builds for everything. It typically dual wields, and one of the meta versions of the class is you get 2 Mind Blades, give it Psi Blades, which give you access to a whole bunch of really cool, totally not magical, not spells abilities. So you'll be able to launch it and capture some guy with vines, or have razor sharp leaves spinning around you. 2 here. Oh! Before you stands a man in blood, covered in dirt and blood. Sorry. He is out of breath and half mad. Please, you must help. It is slaughtering everybody in my village. Please. He points his finger at the nearby forest. I will go and see what I can do. I hate that clown. I would totally beat him up. Small lumberjack village. You hear screaming not too far from you. Well, that's good. Let's go. A lumberjack falls to the ground dead. Well, darn. I'm too slow. Another one died. Who is killing these people? And look, they're literally all lumberjacks. Remember, guys, there is actually secretly a door here. I wish I could tell you what was causing this issue. This is the guy we came for. This madman looks extremely dangerous. He wields a big axe and means to use it. A gloomy aura emanates from him. So there are different. You don't start off with all the different classes unlocked. In fact, you can't even start off as an Archmage with your first character. You have to unlock all of these classes by doing some quest. The Necromancer quest takes... You have to get 4 different pieces of Necromancer lore, and then you have to go and you have to fight a Necromancer in the middle of basically her dungeon. It's very, very, very tough. Other classes are easier. This guy is part of the Cursed class. If I were to beat him, it would unlock the Cursed class for me. The Cursed class is somebody who is afflicted with, guess what, a curse. And it fills them with rage and hate. And over time, they learn to channel that through massive amounts of willpower. And, you know, what you do with massive amounts of willpower, except wield an axe and start hacking away at things. A good way to think of it, and the way I like to think of it, I had a character that they recrafted, and I called him the man behind the mask after that nice song. And I always thought of it like kind of like Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. So if I wanted to be Jason, I would totally be this guy. The unnatural body, the inability for other people to kill me, an aura that literally will depress everybody to the point where they can't move around me. There are several other things that I can do. If I critical hit, it puts me into stealth so people can't see me, they can't shoot me. Talents: Gloom, Weakness, Reckless Charge, / Dominate, and Blindside. So all these cursed. However, he has not before met the master of the one key. I am going to go to evade right now, because he does that. That is Blindside. It is, for all intents and purposes, a teleport skill. If you ever wondered how all those killers managed to suddenly be somewhere that they shouldn't have been, that's because they use Blindside. Let's see. I want to... Pin down's a little late, so I'm just going to shoot him. He is Yay! Marked. He has dominated me. That is basically... It is a straight up upgrade to your normal attack. And it says that I can't move, I believe. Yes. And it's mental, so it's not like I can just pop this Wild Infusion and remove it, because this only removes physical effects. I will volley him, because this is funny to me. I'm going to volley right there. No, it has to be... Alright, fine, I'll volley right there. It hits him, and then it should have another double volley. And that's 1 key at this guy. Yeah, take that 1 key. Now that just, I moved to increase my defense for a short amount of time. Yeah, you can see right here. Up by 15. He, just like the troll, is having a hard time hitting me. And that is the way that I like it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Thank you for saving me from the curse. I did wait, not want for this too. He coughs one last time and dies. A smile on his face as his curse is gone. Apparently his curse was to not finish sentences. Rest in peace. Yay, beast within. I'm the curse lifter. There are almost 2,000 achievements. There might be more now. They gave me a pretty swanky iron pickaxe and $20. Nice. And they gave it to me while I still couldn't move and I'm stuck there. Stormfront. The blade glows faintly blue and reflects a sky full of stormy clouds. Let's see this. That is a fancy blade. Base power of 30 to 45 on the right and 120% strength means there's a very good chance that I may hold on to this and hand it off to another character, which is, by the way, a thing you can do. Storm hardened gloves. Done. And a funny hat. Nice. Auto-explore. There's nothing here, but I abhor things I can't auto-explore. Okay. Let me just see something, guys. I can't really tell how long this has been going on. I think I'm going to cap it right here, right at this exact spot, and we're going to jump in after this break.